Okay, hi, let's start. So this is Vertigo Visions, and today we're gonna talk about trip to China.
Okay, let's go.
For it for a while, we've been thinking and trying to get all the information and actually decide when would be the best time to go. After doing extensive research, I must admit, we've struggled to find the perfect time because Chinese New Year, no. Other type of national festivities, big no. And other type of stuff when the Chinese people have holidays, big no again. Different ways to different things to consider, and we decided to go in between the seasons, let's say, when the weather is nice, when there are not too many tourists, and this turned out to be within 46 days. I also cannot believe that, but this is the reality. And well, we've prepared already quite a lot, booked the tickets, which were a very good price, considering that we will be traveling from Paris directly to Beijing. The price was, for one person, both ways, was 507.14. Ladies and gentlemen, that was 507 euros in total for one person going to both ways. I'm giving you the good energy to find the cheapest flight possible. I wanted to say we're basically simple people. Why would I say that? We've planned everything in here. Would you believe? Yeah, I guess so. This is Excel, my dears. It looks pretty promising. So we'll have almost 3 weeks in China. So for us, we will be focusing, for now, because we've made an itinerary, will we actually follow it strictly? We don't know yet, because of the terms of being tired and old, almost 30. So let's see how it goes, because there are big distances, of course, to take into consideration while being in China. So for me, the most exciting part, I think, is actually Zhengzhage. Sorry, I don't know if I pronounce it well, or Guilin. Maybe we're gonna do Yangshuo, but I would like to, but we will have to see how it goes. We watched a lot of videos from give you the YouTube channel, which I highly recommend to subscribe. She's amazing. She's traveling and she's giving you a completely new perspective while traveling through China and discovering this culture that is, whoa, it's really remarkable, and I haven't seen anything like this. It's just a very unique channel and very unique perspective, because she's Chinese, but she's giving you local perspective, traveling the world, not only China, and she speaks the language. So what can we say? Like, she's a part of the culture, basically the most local experience ever, and not to be a typical tourist. During those days, a lot of places, actually, we're gonna rent a car or nothing. We're gonna travel by public transportation, using buses and mostly trains, booking directly through trip.com, but also from Chinese websites to actually avoid the additional charges, because we realized that Trip.com and other agencies, websites are charging you I think €6 or dollars per way and per person when you're buying a ticket. So it's actually pretty expensive. I think it's euros, doesn't matter. So to avoid these costs, it makes a lot of sense to actually dig into their internet and search for the Chinese website, which you can use the translator that is built in the website, so it's not too bad. It's not too easy to follow, but you can figure it out. It's not a problem. So when we're gonna arrive in Beijing, the first days we're planning to stay there for a long time, 4 nights. Then we take a train which takes around 6 hours, so full day is off basically, depends when we get up. To Xi'an or Xi'an to see only the Terracotta Army basically. So we have 2 nights in Xi'an, then we're gonna go to Chongqing or Chongqing, I don't know, sorry. And 2 nights. The train again takes 6 hours to go from Xi'an to Chongqing. So that's why we need kind of this additional night. We're thinking either to go from Chongqing to Fenghuang, or from Chongqing directly to Zhangjiajie. But the thing is, from Chongqing to Zhangjiajie, the way would be very long again. So we're thinking of cutting it in a way and stopping in Fenghuang. So my top is Zhangjiajie basically, and Guilin, the city. I need to stay there for like 5 days. Plus, within these days, it's gonna be Zhangjiajie, so it's not like... So should that be overnight? Maybe. We're gonna see. For sure, we're gonna do 1 overnight travel on the train on the second class, because the cheapest one is actually... I'm gonna show you how it looks, but it's very hard. We've seen some videos and it's pretty packed, and you cannot close the doors to your compartment. It's very loud in the second class, but the different kind of design. The compartment looks more quiet, and actually you can have some kind of privacy with 5 other people. What can you do, you know? That's what it's gonna be. So we're gonna do sleeper train for sure from Guilin to Shanghai. The last stop will be on our way Shanghai, and there we're gonna stay on 4 nights basically, and we leave on the 14th. So is that a lot of time? I would argue. What we're trying to do also is to buy the tickets in advance. As we've heard, it's way better. It's better to book, you know, the train tickets are being sold 2 weeks in advance. So you can pre-book through Trip.com or other websites, but they don't guarantee you a place, because basically you're paying for the reservation of the tickets that will go into sale in those days, and they'll reserve it for you, and then you have to pay for this, you know, coverage from their side, from the agency. So is it worth it? We don't know. We prefer to actually wait for the for the tickets to be on sale, and then we can hit it. And that's, I think, it's a safer perspective, and to also save some money. So let's see. Also decided for now that we gonna buy eSIM and VPN, because it's gonna be better for us to be able to use the apps if we need to have contact with our family and stuff. We're gonna make sure that the VPN actually works in China, because I know that some companies are not. But the ones that we did the research on are working, and are recommended is Astril, VPN, and Surfshark. And for the payment and all of that, we're gonna use Alipay and WeChat. Travel insurance, I know that people are recommending Safety Wing, but I don't know if it's worth it. We haven't really thought about the insurance yet, so we're gonna have a look. For the app that is real need is Alipay for sure, where we're gonna buy the eSIM, and that's gonna be covered. So I think that's the most important part. And it's actually way cheaper than buying, you know, from trip.com and stuff like that. Of course, as we know, you have to have your passport ready all the time with you to enter any attractions, to buy the tickets anywhere. For now, I think that's it. This is for now the preparation week number 1. let's hope for more, and I'm gonna upload these weekly videos before China, to give you some of the update on the process, to ask you some questions, what you find useful, what you would recommend instead of doing something. And well, let's have a conversation around the topic of going to China for 3 weeks. And well, for me personally, it's a big trip and big shift in my mind. I know that I'm gonna be a different person, and a big shift, mostly because it's my first trip outside of Europe. I'm not counting UK, sorry UK, but you're kind of in Europe still. It's the biggest trip of my life. I didn't know that I would do it, to be honest. I never actually considered going to China, but recently we've been looking into it, and thanks to this series and some other movies, I'm gonna give you links in the bio, I am way more interested in the culture. I'm really fascinated, and I'm really slowly uncovering all the bits and pieces, slowly uncovering one bit by bit from the onion. I'm peeling the parts of the onion, seriously. I'm not joking. So I'm gonna be sharing our experiences and doing vlogs in China. Like, subscribe, and let's go on this journey together. And of course, I'm gonna take my creative studio with me and you guys. So follow Vertigo Visions, and let's travel together through cinematic eyes and through classic cinema eyes to China from Paris. Okay, so let's try. So let's see how it works. I'm gonna today make a video about going to China, how is the preparation going, and what we have so far. So let's go. Okay, so Jesus. I don't know. It's just crazy, to be honest. Just crazy. Anyway, let's do the test. I want to